What's happening? My name is Mark Thorburn and I'm in Blue Lagoon Chippy for the first episode of Friday Chats. I've got a heavy cool guest for my first episode. It's Hayley Zalassi. If you don't know Hayley, then what are you up to? Hayley is smashing it right now. She's playing venues across Scotland, across the UK and across Europe. She's best known for her housey, funky sound and her smash hit Strange Faces, which is abanger.com. Buzzing for the first episode, and let's see how it goes. Hayley Zalassi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for coming on Friday Chats. First episode of my new podcast. I feel like that's quite ominous. Somebody asking you to come on the first episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
And there's no evidence it exists. You don't know what's included.
No.
So thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
You've dove in the deep end and
Yeah.
here you are.
Yeah.
The amount of people that this is pure random, but I quite often get DMs from people being like, oh, will you come on my podcast? And I'm like, oh, right, cool, yeah, what is it? And they're like, oh, I've not decided what it is yet.
Right.
I'm like, what? So what have I had to do, just turn up at your gaff? But no, thanks for coming on Friday Chats. So premise of my podcast is we're going to be having some fried food soon.
Okay.
Right, so I've ordered you some food.
Okay.
Do you quite like a chippy?
After a night out.
Aye.
Yeah, sometimes.
What's your go-to?
I quite like a wee rolling sausage.
Are you after a night out? A rolling sausage?
Like a
Can you
roll.
get that? That's like a breakfast thing for me.
No, so they're just like a sausage with a crispy roll, preferably.
A crispy roll.
With like
I feel that's a pure
buttered
Glasgow
sausage on
thing.
it. Aye.
A crispy roll.
With butter, loads of butter.
I think a crispy roll, that's too tough for me. I'm pure not into that. You like that?
I do quite
like
like
a bit of texture, like a bit of non-action.
Like a wee no eyes.
Nice one. No, but thanks for coming on as my first guest. I thought you'd be a perfect first guest because you've just got the chat.
I've got
Every
the chat.
time I see you, I'm like, what's she on about?
I know, but usually when you see me, I've had a couple of drinks.
A couple of drinks as well, aye.
I've not had a couple of drinks today.
No, actually, I know it's early in the
I did
morning.
think about it.
Yeah, I thought about it too. Maybe we should have.
What, to just loosen up a wee bit?
I listen up. I know I'm a wee bit nervous first episode. But no, I thought you'd be a good guest because, well, we also I don't know what the nature of our relationship is. It's
what are we?
what is this? So because when we first met, we actually met in my gaff.
Right.
I remember it really well.
See, I don't. So
Do you not?
No.
Because I remember it well because I was working a shift at Tesco, and I remember I was pulling a milk trolley, had 15 milks on it, and I dropped it and they all burst. 15, that's 4 pints in each carton. So what's 4 times 15?
60.
Unreal, 60 pints of milk on the floor. And I was on my hands and knees like Cinderella. With a bit of blue, tried to soak it up, a wee cloth. So I could go to the ball, and that ball was my gaff. I got in and I went straight upstairs. I was like, I need to get out of this uniform. Smelling like milk.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, I heard my name being called, and I'm pretty sure it was you.
Okay.
There was only 3 of you there, so you were with my flatmate, you, and there was somebody else there. And I think you were going, Mark Thorburn. And I was like, oh, what's that wee voice? So I creeped down, and it was yourself?
It was myself.
Yeah, so do you not remember that night?
I mean, I remember the night after you mentioned it to me, but it was a bit blurry because it was a gaff, wasn't it? We were having a wee party.
A wee party? I didn't realise. I got in there, I was like, oh, a wee party.
No, but I remember you in your wee Tesco uniform.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But the rest of it, I kind of don't really remember much of it. So
you had a lot of good chat, I remember. So that was the first time I think I'd proper heard of Hayley Zalassi.
Right, okay.
But you were giving me all the chat. I was getting Hayley afterwards.
Oh no!
And I was stone cold sober. I think I was sipping a wee Corona. I think you had Coronas. So
that would have been me probably.
Was it? Yeah.
Maybe.
So I was sitting on a wee Corona, and you were telling me all about your life's a DJ, but you weren't a full-time DJ then.
No, because when was this?
So that was, I think it was kind of lockdown. It was maybe 2021.
It was lockdown, yeah. So no, I wasn't doing anything really. It was all just kind of, I had been in Ibiza and stuff like that, but I hadn't been doing anything.
Yeah. You know? I think at that point talking to you, you were very much not sure if you were going to become a
No,
DJ. I think
no,
you seemed kind of on the rocks.
Yeah, no, because I was working in an office during lockdown at that time. But no, I was going to quit and become a barber.
A barber?
Yeah, because I didn't think it was coming back.
You look like a barber.
I do look like a barber,
You
don't
do?
I?
You look like you give me a heavy good skin fade.
I know.
Should we try it?
I mean, I actually
Have you
can.
ever done it?
No,
Yeah.
I do it. A couple of my brothers have done that sometimes,
Unreal.
especially in COVID.
Here,
But yeah, barber, yeah, I've got it. It's written all over me, innit?
not to divert from my podcast, but that'd be a really good podcast for you. You like cut folks' hair and chat.
And just chat to them. Aye, but I'm not actually a barber, so it'd be like, how shite's your haircut?
Aye,
Do you know what I
that'd be
mean?
funny. That'd be
That would be funny. Okay.
But yeah, no.
Would you trust me? Do you know what I mean? That is the
I
question.
think I
at the
would.
start.
I think you'd have all the
You'd
chat
need to be
that I'd
my
forget
first.
what was happening.
You'd need to be my first customer. You'd need to be
There we go.
You'd need to be my first client/podcast guest if I'm yours. So
Yeah, okay.
maybe one day.
Deal. Right.
Maybe one day.
Give
Cool.
me a skin fade.
Right, aye.
Sorted. But
Shot back no nonsense.
yeah, that's class. Get that, write that down, because somebody out there's gonna make that.
No, it's fine. I've said it before.
Aye, there we
Before?
go. Sorted.
I've said it before.
Sorted. But no, back then you were very unsure.
That's the name of the podcast.
Aye.
Shot back no nonsense.
That's what I was thinking.
Fuck, right,
aye.
okay, aye.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, right.
And I'm coming on it.
Aye.
And there'll be no
Right, you can't
nonsense.
put this episode out now until I've patented that.
Yeah.
Right.
Aye, the team are working on it now. They're already like, yes. But aye, so yeah, back to when we first met. I remember talking to you, you were very much like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be a DJ or not. And I remember thinking, yeah, you've actually done heavy class so far, and considering there's no clubs open, I think you were kind of like, it kind of seemed like you were beating yourself up a wee bit.
Yeah, I've got imposter syndrome and stuff.
Aye.
And the rest.
The rest.
And the
Oh,
rest.
yeah, got it all.
Aye, got all of it. But yeah, no. So no, it wasn't happening, and I wasn't doing it, and I was like, right, okay. And I was a waitress at the time. Before, like, that was my job. I was a waitress. Started working in an office during COVID, but I was like, I don't want to be a waitress forever. So it was kind of more like, it wasn't, oh, I'm not going to be a DJ. It was more like, right, I need to get real. Like, I need to like have a plan, because I don't want to be a waitress forever.
Yeah.
So it was like, right, okay, what can I actually do that I know is going to be a good thing? So I was like, yeah, I'd be a barber. But then I started getting booked for stuff, and it was class. And
Aye, I think coming out of lockdown, it seemed like you kind of were everywhere. So when I first met you that night, I feel like I then saw you everywhere, and not even just like in a club setting. I'd love you. Do you remember this? I would bump into you everywhere. At one point, I was sat in the park with your dog, like
my
in my
God,
lap.
yeah.
Just like I met you 5 weeks ago, and there I've got your dog in the park.
Just kept bumping into each other all the time.
Got past you in the street.
And this was all like before I knew that you did the you were heavy funny.
Oh, back then you were like, that guy's a bit about let's see all of it.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just kind of like, it wasn't until
wasn't
obviously
funny back then?
No, you obviously were funny, but you obviously kept it hush.
Oh, I kept it on the down
You kept it on the
low.
down
I was
low.
working at Tesco
You were
at the time.
working at Tesco,
I
aye.
was like, shh, nobody knows.
I know. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like that. It's so funny because I feel like you just did all those videos, saved it all up, and then just unleashed it at one point. And I was like, how long were they kicking about your group chat?
Oh, a couple of years.
A couple of years?
Yeah, I had a Finsta, and I was posting all the like Tesco clips on the Finsta. And none of my pals really thought it was that funny. Like, they were like, it's a good laugh in that, and it was entertaining for them. But so that's why when I put it out, I wasn't expecting folk to be going mental. But I feel like you ran with a haha as well.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'd watch your story, you'd be like, I'm off to play this haha, and then whoever you were playing with
started saying it.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, you're like my wee haha PR.
Yeah, it was you. It was you. And I played a gig with you, and I was like, because I obviously kept saying it.
Aye.
And then he wrote that in his story, Hayley Zalassi, haha.
Yeah, no, I was like, that's funny. I was telling it that. But yeah, so I was bumping into you everywhere, but that's because you were also just playing everywhere. I feel like you've played everywhere in Scotland that you can. Is that true?
I think so, yeah. I feel like that a wee bit.
Like you've played the Hydro,
yes,
which is cool.
Yes.
Not many people
I've
play
done
the
that
Hydro.
twice.
I know, I was there the first time.
Yeah, oh fuck, so you were?
You Because I remember putting a wee story up and I was like, Hayley is a wee lassie today because you look totally. So you were like, that stage is massive and so you up there and you're like, I could just hear like hair bobbing.
The hair,
like
and the white outfit, and I was like,
yeah. Was it camel fat?
Yeah, it was camel fat, which is a funny one now, but no, it was fucking, it was so good.
And then you did Pete Tong just a few months ago.
Pete Tong a few months ago.
That's cool.
I know.
I feel like that's definitely like your vibe. Like,
that is my vibe, yeah. I think that's my vibe. When that came through, I was like, this, I know how to do this.
Aye.
Usually I'm like, oh, I don't know what to play, but this one I was like, nah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm playing here.
See, when something comes through, are you pure like, do you ever, like, what's your reaction? You just like, okay, cool, sorted, like, of course, or you like, what's the reaction?
Yeah, sort of like, like when the first time I got booked to do like my house project, I was like, do you know what I mean? Like, because it's fucking huge. It was like, it was mad. But I haven't like, things that I've done when I've been the most shocked have not been like, I've not known the far in advance, if you know what I mean. Like, so it's kind of been sprung on me. So like when I played in Amnesia in Ibiza, that was like the week before, 2 weeks before, because I was already there for the gigs. And they were like, oh, we need to fill the slot, and it was like to close Amnesia. So I was like,
I think that's also like, was it?
Maybe, were you?
Was
in Ibiza, fly Ibiza?
Yeah. Because again, you're just like, that's another thing about you. I feel like you pop up on lineups that you weren't, like you were maybe on somewhere else. Because I remember this happened at other lands too.
Well, yeah,
I'm pretty sure you ended up closing.
So I feel like I'm like the backup DJ or like reliable one. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm kind of in the right place at the right time. But no, with Amnesia, like they needed the end slot, like someone to play. So they asked me to do it, and I was like, and that's kind of thing. It's more that you get a fright, but you can't say no. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, like really? I was like, what the fuck? So and then I was absolutely shitting myself that night. Oh, it was it was so bad. But so I got to do that, and then at other lands as well. I was only meant to be playing on the Sunday afternoon, so I'm there for the Friday, just partying, just like whatever. And on the Saturday, I'd had my wee drink, I was ready to go, do you know what I mean? I was getting in party mode, and that's when they asked me if I'd play at the end and close the stage after Ricardo Villalobos.
Unreal? What's that like?
No bother.
We switch over?
I know.
Like Ricardo?
I know, I was just like, what? Like, and I was like, I can't believe, like, people don't really get to do that.
No.
He's kind of the last one usually.
When you were, so you were obviously there the full weekend, like, do you camp?
Aye. I had a glampy tent.
I had a glampy
Big
tent. Guns, glamping tent. What was that like?
That was cool.
Yeah.
There's a picture of my pal, she drove us there, and a Mercedes, and there's a photo of me like getting out the Mercedes right next to the tent.
Aye.
It's cool.
That's unreal. That's class.
Cool.
Is that John pure annoying?
You could hear this like a blender or something.
The thing about doing a podcast in a chip shop, Hayley, is you never know what noises you might hear.
I mean, I just kind of was like kind of deaf to it there for a second.
I know, I'm so aware of every noise. I'm like, I can hear that. Though it could be worse though. Like, I feel like I had Glasgow chip shops going for like chaos.
I mean, at least there's
nonsense.
not people shouting.
Aye, there's quite often a fight, and I don't know about the Lagoon because this is quite a bougie chip shop.
This is bougie.
But I've been in some chip shops where like folk are like losing teeth.
When?
Not because, not due to pure dental procedures, more because there's, a fight.
Alright, have you seen that?
I've seen that. I've seen some scenes in chippies.
Some seasoned chippies.
Some seasoned chippies. That's some seasoned chippies.
I've seen some seasoned chippies.
Like, and outside chippies, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit of a kind of like hot spot for just like a ruckus.
Yeah,
ruckus. A ruckus.
I remember the chip shop that used to be down the road actually, the other one across the road. Do you know what I talk about? I think it was Da Vinci's.
Oh, okay, aye.
Back in the day, after I'd been in the club and in the like it was Sugar Cube usually.
Oh, okay,
when I was like 17, 18.
Nice.
And then you'd walk along to the chippy in your heels and you'd get usually a round sausage.
Aye, sorted.
And there would always be something happening, you're
something
right.
Happening.
Aye,
a wee
something
ruckus
happening.
here or there. Was it ever you?
Probably.
Have you ever, after a night out, like, have you been the trouble?
No.
No?
No.
Quite well behaved?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
I can see that,
No,
but
really,
I could also imagine you one night just having
no,
an
but I
off
can
night.
also be like, somebody gets wide.
Aye.
Like, yeah.
Do they ever?
Well,
do you ever go out?
Obviously,
like,
everybody's been.
Aye.
Everybody's. I don't know how to word that. Been gotten wide with. been gotten wide with.
All been gotten wide
We've all
with?
been gotten wide with.
Aye.
Aye.
Even your parents have been gotten wide with?
Yeah.
Brothers, sisters, grannies, grandpas?
Everybody, we've all been gotten wide with at one
Aye,
point.
so like, if do you still go out, like, would you go to a club now, or is it almost like, going to work almost, but you're not working?
No, like, I go to the sub club obviously all the time, because it kind of feels like I'm going into my pals' house.
Aye,
do you know what I mean? It's just kind of like club.
Do folk recognise you often?
When I go out,
aye.
When I go to places where dance music is playing, because it tends to be people that are into it, but I get shocked if I get recognised not in that setting.
do you? Have you ever been like recognised somewhere pure weird?
I get recognised the other week running for the train. I was running for the train, it was pissing me rain, so I was like, oh, there's Hayley Zalassi, and I was like, fucking running. I put it on my story, and the guy replied to me, that was me.
That was me.
It wasn't you last time.
I know, because I'm always bumping into you. That last time I bumped into you, I was walking into the central station toilets, because I was busting. I drink a lot of water, I had to pee, and that's where I got recognised. And I was like, no, not here. Yeah. And he wanted to stop and talk, and I was like, this is the stairwell for the toilets. Yeah. Like,
come on. I know.
It's a like Wednesday
people can't hold it in. Do you know what I mean? Which is fine, but I wouldn't hold it in either, so it's fine.
I think I would.
No. The worst place is the gym.
See, I can't go to the gym, and that's because I've got the fear of being ha-had. Weights ha-ha.
But just,
he's on the weights
I go to the gym.
Running machine ha-ha. That's mortifying. I'll have a wee ha-ha here or there, it's fine. But you can't be going, oh, getting fit ha-ha. I'd be like, oh, patch this. I can't have that.
I just put a hat on, cap on, ears, and don't fucking talk to me.
You're to assassinate somebody.
Pretty much. No, but one time somebody did, like, I went to the gym with my mum's partner, because he used to be a personal trainer. So I was in the gym with him, and he was kind of showing me the machines and all that, and I'm pure thinking I'm being inconspicuous as fuck. So I'm just. And then, like, the minute that he went away and did his own thing, this guy came up to me and he was like, oh, it's like, that's like this, and I'm like, fucking. literally mid-through like that, like I was like, oh, fuck off.
No. That's just the fear of what you're putting me off the gym. That's my main reason. But not anywhere but the gym. That's too good.
Not actually fuck off, it's nice when people recognise you, but oh my god, just mid-fucking rep like that. Oh,
that's too good. So, how long have you been DJing for?
So, since about 2018-ish.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Which is now 6 years, which is not long.
But that's still quite
really not
2018 was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But
I've always been a mad raver though.
Aye.
I've always been at everything.
What year were you established raver?
Established raver. Don't know.
Can't remember.
I can't remember.
Been that long?
Yeah.
Aye.
My first ever rave was the Archies. I went to see Axwell.
Aye.
Which was like Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
Aye, I was 16.
Yeah, that's such a throwback.
It was a class.
What's that like?
Oh, it was brilliant.
That's pure random. I wouldn't
best night of my life. I know, because I have this conversation a lot. That's obviously like how I got into dance music though. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Swedish House Mafia when I was 16 at the Archies.
Have you seen them since?
No. Well, no, I did see them. I seen them like in Ibiza years later. 2013, I think. In Ibiza would have been the one.
Aye.
When I saw it, that was the first time I went to Ibiza.
Sorted.
And it was Ushuaia, Swedish House Mafia, fucking brilliant.
So they can like, Swedish House Mafia?
So that's 11 years ago. So
established raver, 11 years, nice one.
And that was also Ibiza, that was when I was 18, probably established raver since 16.
There you go, sorted.
Yeah, I used to have a fake ID.
Did you?
Yeah.
When I
actually got caught going into the Archies once with my fake ID and they didn't let me in. That was before, because I worked there when I was 18.
Aye.
But one time I went and I had a fake ID. And they knew and I went away and then I didn't get in. And then I was standing having a fag up the end of the road. And somebody came up to me that worked there and was like, oh, what are you standing here for? And I was like, oh, I've got a fake ID. They didn't let me in. And she was like, let me see it. And I was like, that's pretty good, by the way. Do you know what I mean? He gave me it back and just went away, but I never got in that night, no.
Where'd you get it? Did it have your face on it?
Where'd I get it?
Like, is it?
Oh, it was just like.
Is it Hayley Zalassi on it?
No.
Is it like, it's got your face on it though? Like,
yeah.
It's actually a fake ID, it's not like your pals?
Yeah, it was like, I feel like, is that not like illegal to do that?
Oh, it's heavy illegal, yeah.
No, I know, that's what I mean, so I don't want to talk about it.
They make me watch it.
Sorry.
Your manufacturer's watching it right now, like. she's gonna talk.
Fake ID business.
That sure does.
No,
that
no,
sure
no.
does.
But yeah, so that was established raver, 16. So yeah.
So what was your first?
Years ago.
What was your first gig? Like, what's
My
your first time
gig?
DJing for people?
For people, right? What do you mean, like people, like first time, like just in
What
general?
was the first time you DJed for somebody?
For a person.
A person or more?
I actually spoke about this. It was in Wishaw.
Okay.
It was a winner competition.
Aye.
I done it. Somebody put a thing on Facebook or whatever. It was it Facebook? Facebook, I don't know, whatever it was, saying that they were doing a DJ competition and to submit a mix. So I submitted a mix half an hour and I won
Aye.
it. So I got to open a party that was in a wee warehouse in Wishaw. There was nobody there.
Nobody there?
No, nobody
So that
there.
technically isn't your first time DJing
So
for a
exactly,
person,
so it
apart from
wasn't my
bar
first time
staff?
DJing. Yeah,
Bar
yeah.
staff were like, yay!
Oh no, wait, that wasn't my first time actually. So after winning that, they did a wee pre-party in Nico's. And,
Oh, okay.
and I played that.
Class.
I did that a few nights before.
Class.
That was in, don't know, 2017 maybe. No, 2018. It's funny, I was actually talking about this the other day because I remember one of the tunes I played.
What was it?
It's actually by someone that wants to work with me, and this is why I'm thinking about it, so I'm not going to mention it just yet. But I don't remember the date, and I wrote it down. But it's on my phone. I'll need to check that another time.
Yeah, you let us know.
I will let you
You
know.
can call in next episode.
Yeah, call it next
What,
time.
call her on?
Just
It's
butt in,
Hayley
butt in,
Zalassi.
sorry. Just quick. Any questions?
Put this wee thing in my phone.
Could there be questions from that? Any questions? You can give me a phone call.
Yeah,
right
we'll
back.
do
No.
that.
But yeah.
What's that like, playing for nobody then?
Oh, I've done it hundreds of times.
Aye.
It's rubbish, but you kind of just play for yourself then.
Yeah.
What you do, anyway.
Have some fun.
Like you just, just like, yeah. I played for
Sorted.
nobody loads of times.
But then on the other hand, like, there'll be times you've played for like what's it like on the other hand? You've got thousands of people
well, this is
looking
the
at
thing.
you.
Up until I did Transmit, the first year I did Transmit,
Aye.
I had only really actually DJed to like not that many people. Do you know what I mean? So I did I'd played at things, but there wasn't like that many people at the things because I'd like be on like an opening slot. I'd be on at the start. Do you know what I mean? Or like when I was in Ibiza, I used to DJ in like a small space, so it would be like in the
Aye.
wee toilets or in the Highlander or up the stairs, so it was small.
Yep.
So the first time I ever did anything big, it was Transmit, and because when I got offered it, they told me, it was like, the Boogie Bar, right? So in my head, I had it as like being how you get the wee Red Bull tents at like festivals, like a wee tiny thing.
Yep.
And so that's in my head what I thought I was doing. And then I went the night before. I think I was playing the Saturday or the Sunday, whatever it was. But I went the day before. I took my mum and my mum's partner. We went, and I'd seen the stage that I was playing at, and it was like to the point where it was right back, and people couldn't actually get in.
Aye.
And it was Beth that was playing at the time, so I kind of was like, I had seen what I was going to be doing the next day, and it's so funny, right? Because that day I had been doing a keto diet, right? So that's where you don't eat like carbs or sugar.
Right.
And that day I went with my mum and I was going to Transmit, and I'd got a can of dragon soup, right, on my way to Transmit. And then when I got into Transmit, it was only like vodka, do you know what I mean? So my mum's away at the bar, she comes back with vodka Red Bulls, right? So I'm not even joking when I say that I was so over like with sugar and caffeine that I was like, I had a panic attack, because I could see what I had to do the next day, and I was like, I was shaking, but it probably was just like the caffeine and the sugar, because I had like not done it.
Overload.
And and I went home that night, and I was like going through my music, and I was like, oh no, and it's not fast enough, it's not big enough, because I didn't picture how big it was going to be.
Were
I
you
thought it was
looking
going
more
to
like
be Boogie
minimal,
Bar.
kinda
I thought it was going to be Boogie Bar vibes.
Kinda groovy.
You know what I mean, groovy, and I was like,
Whereas I'm pretty sure it's like Boogie Bar is like,
vibes.
because a lot of like heavy younger folk who want to like mosh pit to like dance tunes, like proper bangers. What kind of tunes were you playing then?
So that was like, I was doing my vibe, the house of vibes, but obviously I knew I had to do some kind of like crowd stuff, you know?
Yep.
And that was, I played Tell Me Something Good.
Oh,
and there's a video of it, and
Yep.
it was fucking brilliant. It's so good, and the place erupted, and it was honestly, it was the first time I'd ever done anything that felt like probably more than like 50 people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So everything had been like small. Do you know?
Were you feeling the vibes? Like,
Yeah,
when people,
it was
were you,
brilliant.
does that
it was
get
mad.
you going?
Oh yeah, it was brilliant.
Aye,
It was
you
so
shaking
good.
again after it?
Aye, it was so good. It was the best thing ever.
That's
it's weird
class.
because I get dead nervous, but it's almost like I get so nervous to the point where I'm almost like, why am I doing this to myself?
Aye.
Like, why am I doing this? But No.
I feel like you've played so many different places then. So you've played Transmit, which is younger festival crowd.
Yep.
Then you've played things like Warehouse Project. But I also seen recently you played in an Igloo.
I did, yes.
What's happening
I was
there?
in the Alps.
Like, surely that's melting. Surely that's
It
caving
did
in.
start to melt.
Did it?
Yeah.
What? And like,
yeah. So that's why it was only like it was a short event. So it was like
Right.
this was the Flying Alps thing, and it was only like I think I played for an hour, and then Test Pest played for an hour. So it was only a 2 hour long thing because obviously it's cold and it's an igloo and it's made of ice. And they're cramming all the people in it, so it's obviously 2 hours is maybe like the maximum time that people can be in there. But at one point there was one of the guys up above the speakers holding a fucking sheet over it so that the water was dripping onto the decks and everything. It was, yeah.
Imagine getting buried in an igloo. Imagine you were
I
playing
know,
a
it was
set
quite
and you just
scary.
got,
Imagine you just...
like, is that can that happen?
I don't know. I don't think so. Surely they wouldn't do like a university trip and have a hazard like that. That's...
Imagine you buried with all these uni students in the Alps.
Really not the way I want to go. No, it's not the way I'd like to
Trying
go.
to crawl out. Save the decks. That's too good. Is that the coolest place you've played then?
The coolest place?
No, I don't mean that.
Like, do you mean like coolest like space?
Yeah, cool in terms of like, aye.
Fucking an igloo.
You walked in and you were like, this is cool. That's not a good choice of words because obviously it's cool in terms of, I don't mean like chilly.
I actually got a tattoo when I was there.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
You're so
You're
cool.
so cool.
I was a bit drunk when I got it, and it was actually in the club that I played, and yeah, it was fitting.
Oh wait, why was I not getting that there? It's because it's cool. I was like, what? I was like, did you meet somebody cool? Like,
It's also a quote.
fair.
It's a quote from a movie that I like.
What movie?
It's True Romance.
True Romance?
True Romance,
Oh,
yeah.
I've not seen it.
It's good. Watch it.
Is it good?
It's
I'll
good.
watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
good.
lovey-dovey?
Yeah, it's lovely, but it's
Funny.
violence as well.
Was it?
Action. Yeah.
So
It's actually great. Watch
maybe
it.
I'll watch it. Who's in it?
Brittany, what's her name? That's bad, I should know that if I've got a fucking coat tattooed on my arm off the movie.
Did she see it?
Yeah, she says that
And
she
you don't
is,
know
you're
her
so
name?
cool to the guy.
And you don't know her name?
What, the
You
actress's
should have
name?
got her name under it.
No, because it was a movie.
It's a movie. Unreal. Hey, no, I
I'm
feel
on the
like
spot. I know her name, but you're putting me on the spot.
what I'd like to know is, when you worked in an office, did you partake in office small talk?
Office small talk.
Like, from working in an office in the past, like, small talk's a big thing. Oh, what were you up to the weekend? Oh,
I mean, yeah, but it was during COVID, so we run it. It was all kind of like.
So then would you
it was all
stop
kind of like, what were you not up to at the weekend? Do you know what I mean? It was like coming in with your hair done and trying to be like, no, I did this myself. Like,
like, trying to make the most of it. That's funny. Like, that must be.
what did you not do?
What did you not? What did you not do?
What did you not do?
What did I not do? I didn't laugh.
What you didn't? Well, you did laugh. You just didn't share it.
Didn't
You were
share it.
obviously
I kept
doing
it
the-
secret.
I feel like that was probably a good time to feel like you can get away with that behaviour.
Well,
Like when the
it.
world was like less serious, because like.
Well, that's it. And the shop was quieter, and also for some reason they made me a supervisor.
Right.
So I was most of the time in charge of the shop, and like.
And that was
it's funny.
nobody else there.
See, you went on a Friday night. It just looked like the shop was run by kids.
Well, I can
like Wayne's,
imagine.
like me running the shop, and it was just a bunch of other young
Oh,
folk
you must
just
have been the
running it
best
out.
supervisor.
That was my aim. I was like, I want to be the fun manager.
You want to be the fun one?
I want to be
bet
the
you
fun
were.
manager.
Oh.
I bloody better.
Oh, I thought you would have been.
Um,
We need a poll. We need to ask all the staff.
Yeah, cool. We were like one in the bottom of the comments
Right,
of this
okay.
podcast. Was I the fun manager or not?
Was Mark the fun manager?
Because I definitely was.
I think you would have been. I would have liked you.
I think some people were annoyed though. I think they were like, just get on with your job.
Of
Like-
who? Boring?
Like, what are you
That's
doing?
boring.
Like, why are you
No.
accusing customers of like?
What, the staff would say this?
I think some staff.
Jobs worse.
I think some staff
Was
were
their
just a
jobs
bit like.
were you the supervisor of...
Sometimes, yeah, like sometimes, like some staff members would be like, You know what, a lot of my stuff was on the DL, like nobody...
I don't think you blasting a speaker through the door is on the DL.
That wasn't on the DL.
That's not on the DL.
I remember when I got the supervisor role, like a couple months into it, people were like, oh, Mark's really changed, like he's really taking his job seriously. And I was like, no, you just don't just see me at the top of the stairs with my hand in the machine, like you just don't see that.
Yeah.
Because I might be your manager, I need to like, see if they see everything I'm up to, like then they'll all start like, you know what I mean? They'll start acting up.
Set a good example.
That's it. So I set a good example when they weren't looking. I would go up to somebody and be like, get out of the shop now, there's going to be an explosion, leave. And the staff would be, the best one, a guy came in once and my eyes were infected, I don't know why, I had a pure eye infection. So the guy came in and was like, what's happened to your eyes? And I was like, there's a witch doctor on the loose, like in this shop he's just blew like ancient powder in my eyes and he'll do the same to you. And the guy was pure sassy, he's like, I came in here for Heineken but I'm out of here. Pure like ran out the shop, like actually ran. I think it was a witch doctor. So again, like I think in that bubble of lockdown and COVID and what's going on in the world, I think people were just believing anything to the point. So I came in, I actually played your song in that shop because I would take control of the tunes. And I played, you did a remix of a tune. Glamorous.
You ain't got no money.
That's it, I used to play that every day. Friday night, you'd have heard that.
It was a tune, did you?
Yeah.
Was that your Friday night tune?
That's it, I was on it anyway. Yeah, put that on Friday night in the shop. Customers would come in and be like, what? Is there pure class in here? People used to say that I'd, like months after I worked there, I'd be like, I used to work in Tesco City and it'd go, class tunes. That
is me. You should be a DJ as well.
I know, would you teach me?
Yeah, it's easy.
Is it? Well, I've actually got my first gig. I've actually got a DJ gig. I've actually got one. Was that? Tiesco's played somewhere, yeah.
No.
In case people who are listening don't know what I'm talking about, I did a wee video for Riverside where I was in a Tesco uniform being Tiesco. See, like, it's funny because when I put it up, people were like, hilarious, like, yes. And Riverside shared it and people were like, I'm selling tickets now. I'm not going. And I was like, I need bother mate, because
don't have fun then.
you don't have fun.
I know.
It's a Tesco uniform.
I know.
They'll probably get sued anyway.
It's a laugh.
It's a laugh, but
It's a good laugh.
no, so I did that and then I got booked for, you ready?
Oh, go.
Kirk Michael Gala Day.
Oh, what's that?
It is a family fun day in Maybole in Ayrshire.
Wow.
So it's my cousin that runs it and I was like, yeah, I'll come along and play. But thanks so much. Thanks so much. I'm like, would I play though? Would I play for like 2:30 p.m? It's like, I think it is a massive sesh though from what I've heard. Like,
a massive sesh?
Like I think it's a big white tent, one of these big white tents in a field and they've got like, what do you call it, bric-a-brac? Or like...
What?
Bric-a-brac, is
What's
that a thing? Oh, I don't know. I was hoping you would know.
What?
Is there not something called bric-a-brac? Bric-a-brac's a thing. Everybody's nodding.
I've got no idea.
We'll have to Google it.
Okay.
You get bric-a-brac and then like bottle stalls and that. So like you're raising money for charity, but I think it is just a big massive party, so I'm playing at it. But
just light and happy.
I'm thinking maybe like a wee like Regina G. Just a little bit.
a little bit more.
That gives you a good vibe.
That's a good one.
What the definition of bric-a-brac?
Give me a definition.
So, a selection of items of modest value, often sold in street markets and charity shops.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a drink.
I don't know what I was talking about. Right. There's a stall called a bric-a-brac.
Oh, cool.
Aye,
I need to look into that.
Sorted. Do I come?
Right, when is it?
It's weirdly enough, it's a day of Riverside.
Oh well, I'm playing.
I'm going. At what time? Do you know?
I don't know yet.
I don't know yet. I'm going straight. They've put on a...
What, from the Gala Day to Riverside?
The Gala Day's put on travel for me, so I'm going straight from Gala Day to Riverside.
Well, at least it's not the other way around.
That
would be a bit of an anticlimax. Maybe not an anticlimax, maybe that would be the fun after it.
I'd go and play, I'd be headlining, but I'm not the headliner, so because
you will be.
I'll be straight to see you. I'll be at the top, I'll be like, play Gina G.
Play Gina G.
Would you?
Just a little bit.
That's a good tune.
Probably make a good remix of it.
It's a Eurovision song, did you know that?
Oh, is it?
But that's weird to me.
Why?
I don't know, I just wouldn't associate it with the Eurovision.
I mean...
Would you play the Eurovision?
No. I don't know if I would be a good contestant for the Eurovision. Maybe. Strange Faces.
There's something I want to bring up with you, actually. So I heard through the grapevine, so obviously you've got your song Strange Faces.
Yes.
Bang up.
Thank you.
But it's you that's singing it?
Yeah.
Does everybody know that?
I don't think so.
It didn't click to me at first, so it was my flatmate Hume was like, oh, that's Hayley singing too. And I was like,
no, yes.
And he's like, no, it actually is. And I was like, so it is, like that is you. But yeah, I heard it actually at one point singing was maybe what you were going to go into.
Yes.
Is that true?
I went on X Factor when I was 16.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did people know that?
No.
You went to the X Factor?
Yeah,
What'd you
I think I
sing?
maybe spoke about it before.
What'd you sing?
I sang Kanye West.
Did you?
Heartless.
Unreal.
I know.
And what was the, like...
I got through like 3.
Did you meet the judges?
No.
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 Class.
No.
That's a fun
But yeah, I
fact.
used to do stage school and that. I used to do pantomimes.
Did
I used
you?
to be in the pantomime at the SECC.
Were you a character or were you just like...
I was always one of the dancers, but I was the most extravagant one. I used to always get picked to do the wee solo bit.
Were you just at it?
Aye, I loved it.
Yeah, love the attention.
I loved it.
So
I
did you
don't
all...
think I like the attention because, like I said, I used to always get nervous. I just like to be involved in things and just be like,
I'd be like the type of person to be nervous once you're up there, you're like, take it away.
It's almost like the adrenaline comes in and it just makes you do it. And then it's like the buzz after.
That's weird though, so you want to
Yeah.
be a singer? Why are you not a singer?
Why am I not a
Obviously you
singer?
kind of are, so you've
I mean, I
dipped
used to
into your
sing, but I
tunes.
just like used to sing in like school talent shows and like, do you know what I mean? I'd never recorded myself,
Aye.
and Strange Faces was the first time I'd ever recorded myself.
What was that like?
I think it's alright.
Obviously it's good, but what's that like
alright.
singing? Were you like nervous? Did you have to like warm
Well, it's just
up?
me and Miz in
Or
the
did you
studio, no, because it was, the words also were kind of made up on the spot. It was a fluke.
Yeah, fair dues.
Not a fluke, but you know what I mean.
That's such a fun fact.
But I
I'd
do
love to
sing,
see
so-
Hayley Zalassi the singer and
I
then...
know, I'd like to do it one day. I think,
Yeah.
give me like, see when I'm like 40, right? So see when I'm like 40 and I've got like, hopefully like an album and that out, or maybe do like a tour and it'll be like
Do
live
it.
singing tour.
Yes.
Like Roisin Murphy, her that's in Moloko.
Aye.
That's what I picture.
I can see it. I can see it. Do what I can also see? You should go in the Masked Singer.
The Masked
Have
Singer.
you seen this? The Masked
I have
Singer?
seen the Masked
Aye,
Singer.
the big mascot
Yeah.
thing.
I could
You
do
should
that.
go on that.
I don't think I'm a celebrity yet. That's celebrities that
You're
need to
getting there
know.
though. Getting
Maybe one
there.
day.
I hope so one day. You're
Yeah.
a big mascot, that'd be hilarious.
I'd love to do
Have you
all
seen the
that.
Masked Singer?
Uh-huh.
Do you like it?
Aye, it's good.
Do you?
It's a bit long.
It's so long
can't
and you
really
are
dip
just
in an
watching,
episode,
you
you
are
can't.
just watching big...
Yeah. And getting annoyed because you don't know who it is.
I love the review. I'm like,
I've not seen-
why is Khalees in that big tomato sauce
How
container?
did you get her to do that?
Aye,
You
I'm
know?
like, what did you tell her this was? She definitely thought it was something else.
Money.
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 Aye.
Money, money.
Yeah, so we're going to get you some food, if that's okay.
Okay.
I've ordered it. I just don't know where it is yet.
I know. Jesus. Fried chats.
Fried chats.
Fried chat and then fried food.
chats and where's the fried food? Mm-hmm. I know, but hopefully.
But it's okay. What are we getting?
So we're getting a sausage supper,
Right.
cheese on the chips.
Right.
On board with that? Mm-hmm. I need cheese on chips.
Yes,
See,
always.
even if I'm getting a fish supper, cheese on the chips.
Oh yeah. Look, with fish.
Aye.
Oh.
Cheesy chips with fish, but no cheese on
Don't
the
know why I
fish.
did that.
Aye.
Don't know. Ah, okay, maybe. I don't know. I feel like when you have cheese on your chips, you need a sauce as well.
Gravy. So we're
Gravy.
getting gravy today.
We're getting gravy.
We're getting gravy. That's my jam. Curry sauce, it's alright.
I do
I used to not like it.
I like chips, cheese, and gravy or curry. It depends what mood I'm in.
Aye. What made you in today?
Gravy, I think.
Is that 'cause I told you we're getting gravy?
No.
No.
No, I think I don't want to eat curry sauce at the beginning of the day.
Aye, yeah. For,
Do you know what I
for
mean?
people listening, it's 10:30.
It's 10:30 in the morning.
We're shattered. I'm not a morning person. Your definitely not a morning person. Like
No.
your job is literally
Yeah, but it's good.
late at night.
I'm back at
You're basically on a night shift.
on the night
all the
shift
time?
all the time. Yeah,
Technically.
kinda. Aye.
Aye. Does that annoy you?
My brain
Like,
works better at night anyway, so it's fine.
aye. Same mornings. What's that about?
No.
Would you ever go to the gym in the morning?
I do go to the gym in the morning, but the morning is 2 p.m.
Aye. It's your morning.
That's the start of my day.
That's fair. Like,
Obviously, I wake up prior to that, but I go to the gym.
Oh.
I've just told everybody what time I go to the gym at now.
They're all going to be looking for you.
Oh.
Hayley Zalassi.
Ah.
Where is she? Doing those weights. They'll hear Gina G through your headphones.
Ooh,
Just a little bit. That's as long as they get my head on you now. Watch me actually play that. Do I come down to Riverside with me? Be my special guest, sing for me?
At Riverside?
No, sorry, I'm the other way about. Kirk Michael Galladay.
I don't know.
How did I get that
I
confused?
don't know. I don't know.
Don't know.
No, I need to wait and see what my set time is.
Aye, true.
Let me get back to you.
I was at your set last year and it was heavy good.
Was it? Thank you.
Yeah, it was like, I feel like it was prime time. Like the sun was blaring. Like I was
Before
getting
Patrick Topping?
toasted. Before Big Buddy D.
Uh-huh.
Aye, it was a good set though. I walked in and it was just like I feel like usually when I walk into Riverside, it's quite. Everybody's still warming up. Like the sun's still
Yeah.
No fully there. I walked in, you had that party started.
Well, I mean, if you're playing before Patty T,
Yeah.
come on.
That's it, I
That
know.
was actually why it was quite fun,
But,
because
like,
I knew
I
that he
feel-
was going to go up, boom. So I
Yeah.
kind of had like, my level of what I was able to do was,
That's class. Yeah, 'cause
more
I
fun.
feel like it wasn't, I feel like I didn't walk into like a Hayley warm-up set.
no, because I was playing before Patty Top.
Yeah, so you were like,
Usually I'm
here
playing
now.
before something that's a wee bit more mellow.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So, or whatever. But yeah, no, I like to keep, yeah.
That's good. Because I walked in, I was like, I'm not warmed up yet, but I'll tell you something, I'm warmed up now.
Warmed up now.
That sun's out,
Yes.
Hayley's on.
Yes.
Woof, it's toasty. But no, that was a good set, I feel. Did you enjoy that day?
Yeah, I did. I had a fun day, yeah.
And then I feel like you're also at a good time that you can enjoy the rest of your day. Do you stick about usually? Or?
Yes, always.
Yeah, always, you're always there.
Always. I quite like it actually, that's why I like playing at the start.
Aye.
I would actually sometimes request a, ooh. Right, Mark,
Thank you.
we get napkins? Let's have a wee napkin maybe.
Right, ready?
Right, the big reveal.
Big reveal.
The big reveal.
Ooh.
Oh, the cheese is not melted yet.
It's not a bit of a premature opening there,
Yeah.
but
Do you want me to close that again for a sec, or are we running out of time?
we're running out of time.
Okay. Thank you.
We can go for it, we'll go for it. Like,
Ooh.
is that quite hot though?
Yeah, but I think the chips will be alright, or they might not be, because
That gravy looks
that
really
looks
good.
banging.
It's a thick boy. Should we have a
It's a
chip?
thick boy. Yeah, okay.
We'll start with a chip.
Yeah.
It's quite hot.
Right. Oh, but right, give me one of these because, you know.
Make a wee mess.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I don't want to lose any cheese. Oh my god. Is it going to be roasting? It's hot.
That's what
Oh my god. I didn't think I'd like a chippy at this time, but
There we go. Breakfast is served. The thing about another like flaw about this podcast is I'm so conscious that I'm eating less. And I'm sorry for everybody listening that just heard that noise and cringed, because I know folk have a fear of that, but
these are good. This is fresh and all.
it is fresh, it's good.
Half carry in the morning.
Unreal, you just pick away at that.
I'm going, have you got anything else you want to ask me?
Yeah, I've got a little game for us to play.
Oh no, just spilt the cheese. See, I'm a notorious
Oh,
spiller. Messy eater.
Okay, we're going to play a game.
Do you want me to move the chippy?
No, that's fine, you just don't want to take it closer to you.
Okay.
You just keep on munching, that's yours.
Thanks.
Okay. This is such a weird setup.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a game for you.
Okay.
It's called Hayley Zalassi or Hayley No Lassie.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a picture and you've got to guess whether it's Hayley Zalassi or Hayley No Lassie.
Right.
If it's Hayley No Lassie, get extra points if you tell me who you think it is.
Right, okay.
Right, ready?
Right, I don't. What do you mean, Hayley? So if it's not me?
If it's either you or not you.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see.
okay, first one, Hayley Zalassi or Hayley No Lassie.
Right there. I didn't know what that was.
That's right.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, I'm going to say that's Hayley Zalassi.
That's Hayley Zalassi.
Yeah.
It's Hayley Zalassi. Unreal. Right, next. Hayley Zalassi or Hayley No Lassie.
Hayley No Lassie.
Okay, who or what do you think
I've
it is?
got no clue.
No?
No, going to make it smaller again.
Smaller.
I don't know what even is that. Is that teeth? What is it? I don't. Oh no, wait. That is Hayley Zalassi.
Is it? Why?
Because it's my lip balm.
It's your lip
It's
balm.
my babe.
It's your lip balm. There you go. Hayley Zalassi. Unreal.
Right.
Right, next.
Okay. No.
No.
Oh wait. No, it's not. Hayley No Lassie.
Hayley No Lassie.
No Lassie. Is that Selena?
Selena?
Is that
Is that your final guess?
Is that my favourite Selena?
Give me
No.
Chandler. Close. No, it was Hayley No Lassie. It is Kerry Chandler, not Glasgow on film. Unreal. Right, next.
Oh, okay.
Hayley Zalassi or Hayley no Lassie?
Hayley Zalassi.
Hayley Zalassi.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually, no, it's...
Is it Paddy the Baddie?
It's Paddy the Baddie. There was a 6 stories here.
Go back. No. We do look like brother and sister, don't
You
we?
do. It's that bit
Oh,
of
they've just lost the sausage.
Rogue sausage.
Oh no. Oh, right.
Right,
There we go. Back on.
back on, there we go.
Back on. There we go.
Right, next.
Oh my god. Right. Okay. Go. Hayley no Lassie.
Hayley no Lassie.
No.
Who do you think it is?
Somebody with a moustache.
A moustache, would she?
Yeah.
It's Big Miz.
All right.
There you go. I feel that's a nice picture you used
That
to.
is a nice picture of
It's
me.
wholesome, it's sunny.
I know, cute, I
It
know.
makes me long for summer.
It does.
No.
How nice is summer going to be? Summer's going to be so good.
You're so cool.
I can't wait.
Right, Hayley Zalassi
That's-
or Hayley no
I
Lassie?
think that might be Hayley Zalassi.
I think that's Hayley Zalassi.
I don't know, that looks like a hairy upper lip. If it is, what have I done?
Oh. Right, will we see?
Okay, go.
It's not,
No,
it's the guy
not.
next to you.
Okay, it's the guy. Look, I've got a spot in my, look, right, the wee tip in my nose. Look,
It's a good job I never zoomed into that then.
I know exactly. That was a, yeah.
This guy got it instead.
This guy got it instead. I can't believe I thought that was maybe a
This guy's watched this going,
maybe a tash.
Hayley Zalassi thinks that look like her. Hayley Zalassi or Hayley no Lassie?
Hayley Zalassi. No. Yeah, Hayley Zalassi, but it's, I know what it is. It's that
You're
strange.
close.
It's the strange
It's
faces.
Big Mizzy's
it's
eye.
Big Mizzy's eye. Right,
But
oh, come on.
it's you're in it.
Aye,
You're
yeah,
in
I
it.
made that.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's cool.
I done that
It's
myself.
cool. Do you realise you've blurred your face
Yeah,
though?
strange faces.
It looks like a glitch in the Matrix.
Well, it is.
No, it's good, I like it. I like
Good,
it.
innit?
That one
Where
didn't
did
come
you
on.
get that?
The wee bit of snooping.
You got it on my Facebook?
The wee bit of snooping.
Oh, yeah, I am.
That one never worked, but it was meant to be.
Yeah, was it just my eye?
It was going to be that. Do you think you'd have guessed?
Maybe aye.
Aye.
Maybe aye. Maybe.
You often have eyes like that?
No, that's Halloween.
Oh, is it? I thought it was at the Archies.
I think it was in the Archies.
Oh, right, okay.
But it was Halloween.
Unreal, no, that was
Yeah.
Hayley Zalassi or Hayley no Lassie.
That was good. That was funny.
I'm thinking of maybe actually releasing that as a game.
It's a game?
Yeah.
What, like,
thinking a big board game for Christmas, fun for all the family.
what,
New
just,
from Hasbro.
just Hayley
Zalassi or
no?
Hayley no Lassie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might work.
I think it will work. Class. Hayley, we're at the end of our podcast. Thanks for coming on and being on the first episode. I hope it went okay.
I hope so.
I think so.
I think so.
I can never tell you these things.
No, I don't
can't
know.
remember one thing we spoke about.
I know, me
apart from
neither.
Gina
Has
G.
it been anything funny?
I don't think so.
No?
I've not laughed. Have you?
I think, well, I laugh a lot.
I'm a giggling.
I'm a giggly.
I'm a giggler too.
I'm a giggler.
No, it's been class. No, thanks for coming
Yeah,
on. It's been
no
good to have
problem.
you on the first episode. You've made me chuckle,
Good.
and that's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
Last question I ask every guest is,
Okay.
what's your closing song?
What's my closing
Or
song?
what's the best closing song?
Oh, it changes. It always changes. It totally depends what mood I'm in.
Right now, what we're going to go
Oh,
for?
God. This is terrible. Put me on the spot. Right now, we're going for Gina G.
Gina G. What one?
Just a little bit.
Ooh, a little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit.
A little bit more of this, aye.
Yeah, there we go. A little
Yeah, a
bit
wee
more
bit
of
more
this.
of this, yeah.
Unreal. Nice one,
Oh.
class.